It's just different. DR, I'm gonna tell you straight up. DR is way safer than Colombia. Like way safer. Absolutely way safer. And the reason why I say it's way safer is the fact that um even when I'm walking down the streets, you're not getting hounded 24/7. And the thing is,
Yes.
alternative motives. In Colombia, some people are so desperate that they'll do whatever. And I get it. That's all over the world, but I haven't experienced that here at all. Not once.
No, definitely. I mean, so technically, you're telling me. I mean, I've never been to Colombia.
Yeah,
You've been to Colombia,
multiple times. I love it. I still love
and I've
Colombia.
been to. I mean, and you've been to DR. So what
Don't get me wrong. I love Colombia. It's one of my
Okay.
favorite places in the world. But I know I got to keep my head on a swivel. I'm gonna tell you straight up, being here, I have not had to worry about that at all. It feels like I'm back in the States with better environment.
That's interesting.
It feels like I'm back in the States with better environment. They really cater to tourists here. I always tell like the tourists, don't be an idiot. Just don't be an idiot. Respect people's culture. And they respect us here. And Colombia doesn't matter about none of that, man. Because you were talking about how the police out here is different.
Oh yeah. Because here they have what's called Polito, which is entity of the police, department of police that just cater to tourism. It's called Polito. So to make sure that tourists are well taken care of. So here, I mean, you can tip them if you want to, but it's voluntary. They will say, okay, thanks.
Yeah, that's not happening in Colombia.
They're there to protect you, so you don't have that issue.
I always tell people, I'm like, if anything happens in Colombia, this is their country. Let it happen.
And women-wise, what's the difference?
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you. Okay, the women are totally different. Since I've been to both, I gotta put DR women over. They're both culturally submissive to their culture. Colombia is changing.
Okay.
Going more towards the American. Now, in certain areas, Barranquilla and Bucaramanga, they're still very traditional. I would say Santa Marta, still very traditional. Cartagena is turning into Miami. That's why I'm not doing Cartagena. I'm done. I officially hung up Cartagena.
But here's the thing. You've been to Santo Domingo. You've been to Sosua. But you haven't been to like Santiago, San Francisco, Jarabacoa, Constanza, Ocoa.
And I already like here.
Suburb. I mean, like the country part, I would say. Then women there are even more submissive.
Yeah.
So can you imagine?
They're so traditional, bro. Here is so traditional. And this is the capital. That's crazy. Like, the women here are so submissive. I'm like sitting back, I'm just like, am I getting pumped? Like, yo, are you like, wait, are you lying to me? I don't know. Like, it's really wild. And they're submissive off the rip. They're not like, oh, I'll be submissive when you're more masculine and something like that. No, they're just automatically like that. And they're educated. They got jobs, they're making money, and they're still submissive. And it's really beautiful to watch. But Colombia changed up a lot, though. They're going more, man.
Look at the girl that you met. She said that she's going to cook for you. Because I mean, think about it.
That girl literally told me, she was like, yo, look, I don't want you spending as much money, taking me out and all that type of stuff. And I only took her out once. She's like, I'll cook all this for you. She's like, it's way cheaper if I just cook for you. So she's like, I'm way better too.
She's concerned about your pocket.
Yeah, she's
she's concerned about your pocket. I mean, so imagine.
Concerned about my profit. That's crazy. Because most women don't do that. You know in America they ain't happy.
The more you spend, the happier they are. But this one's like, no.
And that's why I tell you, like, Cartagena women are moving towards that because they're just like,
wow.
Now, Bucaramanga and Santa Marta and Barranquilla, they're not like. They're more very submissive. They're like, that's too much. That's too much. Cartagena's changing. They're like, no, spend more. Oh. And then they're like, some of them are living in a box. And they're just like, oh, no, I'm used to getting XYZ, but you're living in a box. So it's just like, out here, the women are totally different. I'm going to tell you straight up, the women they approach me.
Here, right?
Yeah. Even in Sosua. Sosua and Santo Domingo, they approach me. Cartagena, they'll give you choosing signals, which is cool. Like, hola, hey, or they'll walk by and look at you. But here, no, they walk straight up to you. They walk straight up to you.
But here they know what they want. I mean,
Yeah, they come
up.
They're like, this is what I want.
Same thing I told you, like when I met my wife, the exact same thing. I mean, she was like, okay, well, maybe she offered me she was drinking some Coca-Cola. Give the Coke. She's like, oh, you want some? Yeah, and then we started to talk, but she knew exactly what she wanted.
What she want.
And it's been 19 years,
And that's the beautiful part there. It's just like, I always told myself, I was like, my wife is outside of the country, but it is hard doing what I do to find that. So therefore, you got to keep your head on a swivel and listen to everything. And so I'm just like watching how these women are moving, what they're saying. And it's really intriguing to see the different politics. Even when I was in Japan, when I was involved, everybody is different. And one thing I know that I'm not doing is the American. I'm just not doing it anymore. Like the whole conditional submissiveness, like, oh, if you are more masculine, then I'll be more submissive. No, you wouldn't like it if I flipped it and I said, I'll be more masculine if I was feminine. Hey, I'll be more masculine when you're more feminine. You wouldn't like that either. So I just don't like the conditional stuff.
But here the woman will she will cater herself to you. She will adapt, she will adjust to you.
Like she literally just met me and she's like wanting to conform her whole life.
Exactly, that's what they are. Really, bro. She will follow your lead and she will, exactly.
That shit's amazing. But it makes me want to go harder as a man though. Because you got somebody to follow you. I don't know if it does. It makes you want to go harder as a man, makes you want to be really great. Because you got somebody following you.
And something I can tell you, I've been, it's been 19 years and I've tried, sometimes you don't realize what you have until you get yourself involved into something else and you realize, hold on, my wife is way better. Instead comparing, I said, hold on.
I did the whole,
in a relationship, you have your ups and downs. And we got our flaws, we got our...
nothing's better than home, man.
But sometimes you're like, okay, well, you're gonna focus negativity. So, well, my husband do that. Then
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I met wife. You're not gonna find another wifey, bro. I'm gonna tell you straight up. Your wife is a one of a kind. That is a rare specimen.
And guess what? I realized that when I met someone else, and then you realize that she was lacking everything that she has, and then all the flaws were like multiplied by 10.
Oh God!
And I'm like, okay, you know what? Let me go back home and because this is not.
No, but that's really big of you to actually know about that and talk about this. Even myself, I was like, yo, what am I doing out here? I'm not fulfilled by none of this. Yes, I can go smash a bunch of chicks tonight, but I get nothing from that. I'm at a stage in my life like you, bro, which you're way older than me, so you have a lot more wisdom. I'm at a stage in my life where I want to share it with somebody.
Yeah, because actually I met my wife, I was 21. That was 19 years ago. So I was about your age. And I came with the same mentality just like you. I came here. I just want to play. I don't want anything serious. I just want to play. But you called me, and then it's been 19 years. I was like, someone out there go, oh, I mean, it was exactly like, like, how long have you been here?
I've been here for a week.
Well, I was there for like 3 days when I met my wife. So think about it. It was like, so imagine when I came, I didn't get time to play because I was the first one I met, and then I played afterward, and I realized that she was totally different than the regular.
Yes, and you can tell, bro. It's night and day. It's night and day.
Okay, yeah. So
a lot of the guys out here, especially in the channel, they're looking for that type of stuff. They don't know what's out there. That's why they watch the channel, but they're looking for that type of stuff. And the thing is, I'm telling you guys, get out there, travel. If you are looking for that, I'm gonna tell you straight up, I wasn't looking. To be honest, I like being by myself. I like having the option to go play when I want to. But they don't know. When I met Shawty, I was like, hold up. I said, if you stay like this, oh my God.
But you know what's so funny about it? We had a conversation yesterday with my wife.
Yeah, we did.
And
literally like an hour later.
Yeah, she was telling you, hold on, you're going to find it because you're a nice guy, you're very charismatic, and that, so you'll eventually find one.
No.
You're like, nope.
No, I was like, no. And then me and her, we went out again that night, and I was just like, yo, you're pretty dope.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm telling you, one's gonna find one that will
it's all good.
Yeah. The battery, right?
Yeah, I always got
you're always gonna find one that will actually got your attention. And